It is a beautiful Iowa day. A perfect day to hit probably Iowa's only theme park. At least a semi-major theme park. Not too much to do in Iowa. When you find something, you do it. I've been here once many moons ago when my children were young. They used to hop in the truck with me and travel across the country during the summertime when there was no school. And this was a quaint little 1800s style park that we were just passing by one day, and we go, you know what? Come on, kids, let's pull in there. Check out Adventureland, just outside of Des Moines, Iowa. And as a family, we had a blast. Haven't really been back since. Kids are all grown up. Really no reason for me to come do anything like this. But now that Steph is stuck in the truck with me, I figured, hey, got somebody new to take to this theme park. It gives me, and it's like going to a Disney cartoon, right? You don't want to go by yourself. You need a kid with you. And that's kind of what Steph is. She's my kid here on this trip. Anyway, they got a couple new roller coasters in. Should be a pretty fun day. I don't know if it's considered a full day park, but looking at their website, they do have 6 roller coasters now. So that should be exciting. Anyway, let's head on up to the front of the entrance. I'll show you guys what this place is all about. And we're just gonna enjoy a couple of hours having fun. Looks a little bit different than, the major theme parks, definitely. Ticket turnstiles and everything is just right up front here. It looks like they have 3 windows on each side. Tickets are $50, I believe. We're going to find out as we walk up here. We're only going to be here for a couple hours, but I don't mind paying the $50 just to ride these 2 new roller coasters. Anyway, let's walk on up and get the tickets, and I'll take you guys inside the park. Because there is something special about this park that I think a lot of you might find fascinating. Okay guys, we are in the park. What's amazing about this park is right on the other side of this fence, there is a ginormous RV campground. Most of the employees that work this park throughout the season are full-time RVers. They're work campers. So they come up here, the park gives them a free campsite, pays them to work here, so they get a pretty decent paycheck, gives them bonuses, end of the year party, and it's just like one of the greatest work camping gigs, from my understanding, that you can actually get. So we just met one work camper that just gave us our tickets, and she's been doing this for how long? She said she's been doing this? 2 years now? Here?
3 years here, I think.
3 years here. And so it's one of those gigs. If you can get it, and you want to get out of the heat of Florida or the heat of the South, come on up here to Iowa. Anyway, let's go inside and check out this place. It circles the park, and that's the station. On the far end of that grass over there, there is an entrance, just very similar to this one. We're going to go in this one right here. But you go underneath the train tracks into the park. And here is the big unveil of Main Street USA. Non-Disney. I have a bad habit sometimes of walking in front of other people shooting videos too, so I just go on doing my thing. And not realizing that someone's recording the same thing behind me and they're getting me in the shot. I'm so used to doing things on my own. I got to be more considerate. So, like Main Street at Disney, it's set up pretty much the same. You got the hub, where at Disney this would be a flag and a little park area, and the railroad station would be up here. And the whole town, you got like the town's, like the fire department, all that stuff over here. But it's more wood. It's not realistic looking. The money's not in the facades, but it's still, you get that cool atmosphere. I really like this. I love this little park. I get the comments, man. I know I'm gonna get them. You're vaccinated. You've already been sick. So you've been sick and vaccinated. What are you doing wearing a mask? I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to get sick again, even though I have been vaccinated. So once again, to all the people out there that see me walking around in public with a mask on, just because you're vaccinated doesn't mean you can't get it.
Yes, I just wish to have a wonderful afternoon here at Adventureland.
Let me tell you something. Your wish is granted. You are going to have the best day ever. Why? Because I insist on it. Because it is the power that I have. Now, is it a special day for you at all?
Yeah, it's Monday.
Well, that's a better day than any day at all, right? Why not? Start it off with a kick.
It's hilarious. She thought it was an actual Zoltar. He was standing super still like a statue. Just walked by and she was trying to figure out where to put the money in the Zoltar machine. It's a live Zoltar. Scared the heck out of her. That was worth price of admission right there. As fun as that Zoltar was, I don't think Zoltar can beat this guy. I don't know what his name is. I don't know the mascots of Adventureland. Is it Adventure Dog? I don't know. Walking around putting a smile on children's faces. Much like Zoltar. What else is unique about this park that you pretty much won't find in a lot of parks around the country is, yeah, they got a lot of good flat rides. They have some amazing roller coasters, come to find out. But they also have full-fledged Cirque du Soleil type show for free. And I believe there's like an older circus out in the back. The classic Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey style circus is in the back in the Old West area. Up front here of the park, they do have a Cirque du Soleil style thing. So if you're tired of riding rides, you go inside the big top and check out some, well, they wouldn't have elephants in here, but the other one they would. Here they'd have acrobats. I'm assuming it's all acrobats. This right here is the main reason we stopped today. The monster. I don't know if we're going to be able to get a nighttime ride on this, but this is the main attraction for us at the moment. It's something that has eluded me for a couple years now. Go get in line, get on this beast. The one reason we stopped, and I did get wind that we have an actual new ride, and no, it's not them. I can't ride them. I have a new roller coaster they just put in called Dragon Slayer, and it looks like it's directly behind us, so we're gonna ride this, Dragon Slayer, and then go ride a bunch of flat rides and see what else this park has to offer. Anyway, I'm sure behind us is gonna be one of the attractions also. Not those two that we're walking though. All right, head down to get on this thing, and I'll see you when we get off. That, guys, that was insane. That, guys, that was insane. Right there is the reason to come to the park. That is incredible. The hang time, the speed. I mean, they trim it and you slow down just before you go upside down, so you get a lot of hang time. It was a lot of fun. Definitely worth doing again, which I think we will before we leave the park. Actually, the first time I purchased a photo. Disney, they're free with the photo pass. It comes with your pass, your Disney pass. Universal, you could buy a photo pass for a year and they're all free. Here they charge $10 for digital photos. I had to get our digital photo on this ride just to commemorate. It was amazing. All right, guys, I do not know what this is. From my understanding, if I'm correct, it is an indoor dark ride roller coaster. I don't know what an indoor dark ride roller coaster is like in the Midwest, but we're gonna find out. Let's head on into the underground. So we have the queue line. It looks like there's a animatronic back there. He's not doing much. And I'm not exactly sure what this ride is, but I can see through the doors and it looks like there is a track. If stuff stuck in a truck will move.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's a track in there. He is talking, but he has a jittery jaw. I could not take you guys on the ride, but it is you think it's a roller coaster, but it's not. It's actually a mine train thing that kind of with little baby jump scares, and it's kind of fun. It's old-fashioned and fun. And the lady operating it is a full-time RV work camper here. So that's the second one we met today. So I'm telling you, if I got out of truck driving and I just wanted to travel around the country during the summertime or during the wintertime, and I wanted that summer gig to generate revenue for the winter, this might be the place to do it. Oh, much like most RVers, we play cornhole quite a bit, but here they charge $1 per bag. At Thousand Trails, it's free. But at Thousand Trails, you don't win blow-up fun prizes. It is a Monday, and I'm surprised out here in the middle of nowhere, Iowa, there's actually this many people here at the park, but it's not overly crowded. They're not running all the trains on the track at the same time on the roller coasters, so the lines seem a little longer than they are, but they're not really bad. And the park layout, the way it loops around to the different lands is really nice, and the greenery, the grass, the trees, it's a pretty nice place. It's really shady out of this Iowa sun. Before we head to the very back of the park, we're gonna go ahead and ride the Sky Ride real fast because it goes right through the center of the monster roller coaster. So we can get some video aerial footage going to the front of the park, and then we'll come back here and on a return trip and head to the back. But most of the time it's state fairs and stuff that have these type of rides. These have been taken out of most theme parks, so this is kind of unique. This thing is definitely swaying and swinging. My feet just hit that tree.
But we have other rides to ride.
Look at this.
Kind of taking a little
This is a crazy view. We go right through the center of the beast. Well, it's the monster, not the beast. You know, at nighttime, this would be a great ride. This is a great view. We're going right through the center of the roller coaster, and they are flying all around us up here. This is really sweet. This is pretty cool, man.
That's awesome. What a wonderful idea.
It is great. It has been so many years since I've actually ridden one of these rides or been at a ski resort where I had to take one to the top of the hill. I swear, guys, these trees, the branches and the leaves are right here. My feet already hit them. I love the danger aspect of this. Whoever thought that an air ride like this, a sky ride, would be so scary and induce fear? Uh-oh, bump, 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 bump. I'm afraid. You know, if we fell right now, we would get injured. Exactly sure what this coaster is called, but it is Black Track. It seems fairly fast, and it is spinning like a wild mouse. If this is a wild mouse, this could be the craziest wild mouse I think I have ever seen. Okay, yeah, that is a crazy wild mouse ride. Though I'm not a fan of the spinning wild mouse style rides, we're gonna ride it because it just looks so unique. Plus they're running more than one car at a time. So we're gonna give this a shot. I actually think we're gonna put you guys in a locker because this ride does have lockers. Most of the roller coasters here so far that we've ridden and the other rides, they let you put your stuff in your backpack and walk it off to the side of the coaster and set it against a wall. Here, there are lockers. And I'm assuming They're probably paid lockers, I'm guessing, which would not be good, but we'll see. Are they paid lockers?
Yeah, but it's only 50 cents a minute quarter.
Oh, you have quarters, so it's 50 cents. So they do not offer free lockers here. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do if you wanna have fun. Looks like this bird is the phoenix. Okay, I'm excited. I'll see you guys after I show you this. Look at this, just off the side of the phoenix here, there's like a sand Asian garden thingy that a Zen garden, I think is what they call them. Really beautiful. It's kind of a good contrast to the fear and terror that we're getting ready to experience. Guys are back out of the locker, and we did not ride the ride. Unfortunately, one of the staff members that helps you get in the vehicle and put your lap bar on and stuff like that had a really bad seizure. It was the worst thing I've ever seen. She fell to the floor, and people were trying to help her, and she was convulsing, and it was terrifying, actually. So we're just going to go ahead and let them do what they need to do up there, and we're going to go do something else and maybe come back to this later. Hoping that she's okay. I've never seen nothing like that, and I just hope I don't ever want to see it again. Let's just put it that way. It wasn't pretty. Really hope that last thing, I really hope I wasn't recording walking all the way over here dangling at the ground. If I was, I'm sorry guys, I'll cut that all out. But this is the park here at Adventureland. It's a pretty decent sized little park. It's a decent sized little family park with a great collection of coasters and water rides, it looks like. So we're gonna head back to the back, ride that Outlaw that looks like a brand new wooden roller coaster. And then we're gonna ride this wooden roller coaster, and then hopefully come back and check out the Phoenix. The food options here are pretty amazing. They got some great looking funnel cakes, but they had something that just caught my eye. A pulled pork sandwich in a mason jar with mashed potatoes, pulled pork, coleslaw, pickle, and a corn muffin. So you know I had to get that. This is what we're working with today. Got one of these lemonades. I love these lemonades. I thought it was a slushy lemonade, but it's not. It's a real lemonade with lemon slices. Oh, it's sweet too. It doesn't taste like lemonade. It's very sugary at the bottom. It's like water with a hint of lemon and a lot of sugar. But that's not what we're here talking about. Would you guys look at this concoction? So we got a corn muffin, a pickle, we got coleslaw, we got pulled pork, we got baked beans, we got mashed potatoes. Doesn't get much better than that. All in a mason jar. This might be my favorite food ever. You know what? It's like an entire barbecue in a cup. That's what it is. It's a roadside barbecue in a cup. Would have shared my barbecue with those fish, but yeah, they'd probably like the feeder food rather than my barbecue.
They probably would like that muffin because beef is.
Yeah, you could. If you're one of the good humans, you could put a quarter in here and then toss it in the water. But then there's bad humans that decide to throw Denson water in the water, which doesn't make any sense, throwing water in the water. And look at all those fish down there. The way this roller coaster just kind of cuts through the trees and stuff like that, it really uses the landscape and looks really rather attractive. It's so insane how you can get so close to some of these coasters. I mean, I'm pretty much definitely standing right underneath the end of this one as the coaster just kind of comes barreling over the top. You're just right here, and it's a pretty amazing sound as that thing passes over. It does sound rickety, and yes, we're gonna ride it. This isn't the next coaster. The next coaster, right there. That thing right there, it looks a little bit newer. It's brown wood, not painted white. Don't know what it's called yet, but it looks rickety, clackety, and fun, and hopefully rough, because my sciatic nerve is not damaged enough. So this massive beast here is called, well, it's not called the Beast, but it is called the Outlaw. So we're gonna go ahead and get on this. I don't know if we need lockers or not. Here's something I need to tell you guys about the locker situation here at Adventureland. Over there on getting ready to get on the Phoenix, we spent almost $2 trying to get a locker that costs 50 cents. But that you put your money in, you shut the door, you take the key out, supposedly. It doesn't do that. It was just swallowing the money. And we went through $2, had the last 50 cents, and switched a couple different lockers and finally got it to work. And then the poor lady had a seizure and we lost that 50 cents also, but it just wasn't our time to get on that. Really hoping that we don't have that same issue on this, but it does look massive. There is also something else here called the Sawmill Splash. It's right next to that roller coaster, the Outlaw, that looks amazingly fun. It's a water ride with inflatable rafts. It's like a cross between a water slide. This is what you would find at a water park in Florida, but it's an actual attraction here at Adventureland. This thing looks incredibly fun. It looks like you definitely don't want to take your backpacks on here. If you have waterproof camera, you can do it. Let's see what it looks like as there's another tube coming down here. Here they come. Look at that. Oh yeah, I think this is a must-do also. I just got off the Outlaw and my 20-year-old back problem has been fixed. Thank you, Outlaw. You know, for a small town, little baby theme park, they have a pretty decent collection of roller coasters, 6 of them in total, in a very picturesque, I don't, what's the word? A very picturesque scene, I guess is what you would call it. But wow, it's a beautiful place. Well guys, in the vein of keeping a video short and not having a 45-minute video of such a small theme park, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video today from the, whatever that is. Kind of scary. It's kind of their version of the rockets at Disney. But it's a little bit faster, it looks like. Yeah, actually, definitely a lot faster. So from Adventureland, here just outside of Des Moines, Iowa, I believe the town is called Altoona. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off and maybe create a couple YouTube shorts to get out there, get you guys excited about this video. And I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, I'm gonna get on that dragon ride right there. We're gonna go ride that next. There it is, it's right here. Until the next time, guys, I love you all. Peace out, everybody. Hope you're enjoying your summer.